I made it to Paris. My room isn't ready yet, so my mom and I are just walking to get some food and probably visit some landmarks before going back to the hotel, resting, and then changing for dinner. Of course, guys, I had to go to the Moulin Rouge. Afterwards, we made our way through Montmartre and visited Printemps. We grabbed a couple of sandwiches, and we also left with a passion fruit cake as well as an apricot tart. Since this was in Montmartre, any guesses as to where we had lunch? If you said Sacré-Cœur, you are correct. We were fortunate enough to find a spot in the shade on the ledge leading up to the infamous Basilica. Made it to the Sacré-Cœur. It is crowded as expected. My mom and I walked all the way up, but without any shade, it wasn't too pleasant. We accidentally walked through a farmer's market to see the Mur de Je t'aime, otherwise known as the Wall of Love. Heading back to the hotel and a change. It is still pretty humid here in Paris, but I don't mind getting lost. Hotel room was ready earlier than expected, so I'll give you guys a tour. Walking in, you have a king-size bed, full-length mirror, and then if you pivot this way, you have a little table. And with this hotel, what I really wanted in Paris was a balcony, and this one does not disappoint. So it's accessible by 2 doors. I won't go out there now, but I have an entire balcony to myself. I have the bathroom, so you have a walk-in shower, dual sink, and there's also access to the balcony from the bathroom. The cool thing about this is you can have light therapy when you shower. There's a variety of different colors you can choose from, which I think is super cool. We were on the top floor with the balcony, and the hospitality of this hotel exceeded all expectations. One thing I'm always looking for when I'm in Paris is a room with a balcony, just so I can take in as much of the Parisian culture as possible. It feels so much more authentic. I mean, just look at the architecture. I feel like I am one with the culture. My mom wanted to relax before dinner, so I took the opportunity to soak in all the Parisian views from my balcony. It was pretty warm, so I didn't stay out there for too long. For dinner, we ate at Mama Primi. I initially wanted to go to Pink Mama, however, reservations were booked out a month in advance. Although Pink Mama is aesthetically pleasing, if you're looking for Italian food, all of their restaurants have the same menu. I ordered the pizza, and as you can see here, you really do have to eat it with a knife and fork. I tried to pick it up to eat it by hand, however, it was a little too soggy and all the toppings fell apart. You can see here that I'm really struggling to even cut through the dough and actually get a slice of it. It was easier to actually roll it up and eat it in a similar manner like a cannoli. My hotel has a spa and we'll be taking full advantage of that. We're heading downstairs to experience it right now. Look how steamy that is. And the sauna. It's super steamy. I've never done a hammam before, but they said to spend 10 to 15 minutes in it because it opens up your pores and eliminates toxins. And then the sauna is dry and felt more intensely. And you should also spend 10 to 15 minutes as well. After this experience, it's safe to say that I prefer a hammam over a sauna. I don't do well with high temperatures, especially when there's added humidity. Good morning, everyone. So it's supposed to be a very humid day today. I had to change my itinerary around a little. We'll be spending time indoors at the malls, so Printemps and Galeries Lafayette. Hopefully I can snag some deals because it is sale season. As expected, most of the stores were closed on Sunday. I'm so glad malls are still open, and those 2 domes in the distance belong to Printemps. What's not to love about shopping in Paris? There are so many unique items that you would never see in the US. I fell in love with these handmade necklaces, as well as these bangles and bracelets. No matter which way I turn, I'm always discovering new brands. There were so many bold and brightly colored items, I really couldn't get enough of it. Something you may not be aware of is that each department store has a magnificent staircase. I could spend hours on end just perusing the different malls in Paris. We made it to the top and were greeted by this very grandiose Art Nouveau stained glass dome. Can you believe that it's made from over 3,000 individual pieces? I really didn't think I would do any shopping today, but turns out I bought way much more than I anticipated. I don't have my passport, so I have to run back to my hotel and get my passport so I can claim tax back. Did a lot of damage today. Heading back to the hotel, ordered Korean food, bibimbap. By now, I think you can assume, and it's a safe assumption to make, that we do like bibimbap. We would have eaten in, but a lot of the restaurants here don't have AC indoors, so we're going to enjoy this in the comfort of our hotel. Made it back to my air-conditioned room. You can see I'm all oily and sweaty from the humidity outside, but I also got some French chips. This one is poulet rôti, some rotisserie chicken. Hopefully it tastes good. Doing a quick fit check before leaving the room. I debunked a little, ate my lunch, grabbed my passport so I can do the tax refund. I'm wearing this linen floral dress. It had cute tassel beaded detail at the bottom. This tassel necklace that was gifted to me. I'm wearing my lilac Kooples bag. It's really handy dandy, along with my mom's Dior watch, and then this little sterling silver bracelet and my new Bali sunglasses. With access to a balcony, I can do a quick temperature check before actually heading outside. From high-end luxury items to affordable trinkets, there's just so much to look at. Even if you're not looking to purchase anything, I would go to these malls just to admire the beauty and construction of the architecture. Not only do these malls put shopping plazas in America to shame, the storefront displays are so creative. Until this trip, I never realized how similar these glass domes were at these two malls. If you're wondering which location these malls are at, I'll leave it in the description below. However, these are located at Boulevard Haussmann. Once again, I'm on the rooftop of Galeries Lafayette, and the Opera House is still under construction, but of course it's a clear day and you can see the Eiffel Tower. We have the Opera House and the Eiffel Tower. I couldn't leave before filming a quick outfit reel. Way too humid to be up here right now, so I'm heading back down, going to claim my tax and check out the rest of what this mall has to offer. We looked at a few more items before walking out, and then it was time for food. I don't know about you, but when I'm in Paris, I go for dessert first and then actual main foods later. It was such a lovely afternoon, so I started filming some content on the balcony as well. So I went to a nearby boulangerie, got this open. I got an apple tart, canary, and I forgot what that's called. I think it's Javara. Regardless of the name, it was divine. Of course, dinner denotes the start of my workday. After enduring all that heat, it was nice to relax on my open air balcony. As always, thank you so much for watching and don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for part 2. Until next time.